Yes! Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to my podcast, My Gemini Mind. Today is episode 2, and I'm going to do something new called a quick chat. Basically, it's going to be 20 to 30 minute long podcasts. It's short listens if you are in a hurry or just bored. I find that talking alone, it's harder for me. I'm better at conversations and like talking to other people. I tried filming a couple days ago by myself or recording by myself, and it was a big flop. Like, I kept stuttering. I probably will still stutter, so sorry about that. But like, I didn't have a structure and I felt like it wasn't good enough. So I'm re-recording and I'm really excited because I have a new little topic today. I don't know if it's called a topic. I don't know what's happening, honestly. But if you have any suggestions for like a longer type podcast, like a true crime or I can't even think of like a paranormal story, I can definitely do those. Just send me a message for any suggestions. Also, the uploading schedule, I am thinking every Sunday, but last Sunday, the 24th, I did not upload. I just was feeling like super like down and like not motivated, and I felt like I wasn't good enough. It sounds so stupid to say, but that's how I felt, and I just didn't feel like filming or recording a podcast episode. I didn't want to like make a bad one. I wanted to make this genuine, and at least that I tried a little bit. I feel like if I tried recording last week, it would have been bad. So, and it was bad. I deleted the first episode too. So now we're doing the second one. This is the second one. Yeah, so uploading schedule, hopefully every Sunday, but I do have school. I started school up again this past Monday, and I have to focus on that. I'm paying a lot of money, so I gotta focus on it. But all my classes are asynchronous, meaning I can do them whenever. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm congested today. Something's in the air. But I have just the due dates and have to turn my stuff in on those due dates. And then, yeah, basically, uploading schedule, yes, done. Check that off the list. All right. I thought that we could do something called a top 5 of the week. When I do these quick chats, it's good to have structure for me, at least, to go for talking points. So this week's top 5, I'm going to talk about school, the TV/movie that I'm watching. This week's only TV. Astrology happening, food recommendations. I have a really good coffee recipe. Not even a recipe, just a coffee drink you should try. And then music I'm listening to. So that might change, or I might keep that. And I think that'd be kind of cool to like every week see how my preferences change. And looking back, I can also like, oh yeah, in January I was listening to this, and I just think that's kind of cool, like a little time capsule. So yeah, this week's top 5. The first one up is school. So yes, I'm a freshman in college. I started my second semester. Like I said, all of my classes are asynchronous, so I have to turn my stuff in on a due date, and I can work whenever I want, except for one. It's a community service class. We meet every Friday on video chat from 1 p.m. to 1:55, and it's like a part 2 to last semester. So the last semester we met Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, like at 9 in the morning. So it's kind of like a part 2, but this semester is community service. We decided this last semester we wanted to work with children, and our whole like basis was homeless youth. No, I think it was just homelessness in general, and we were supposed to create a service project. So that's what we did. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. I'm so sorry. This is hard for me. Even though like this is so fun for me, it's also like my brain has so many things it wants to say, but I just can't like do it. So I'm sorry if this is confusing. I apologize. But so this semester, second semester, we are gonna get little pen pals from Green Bay elementary schools, and we get to like write to them, and like I think it's gonna be so sweet to like form a little bond with someone, because when I was younger I thought that was like the coolest thing. was that older kids are talking to me. I just felt so special. So I'm extremely excited to give that to someone else. So that's starting up probably later in March. I think we're just going to be planning for the next month and getting things sorted out. So that's one of my classes. I have a history class about American history. Hopefully they'll actually teach me the real history, not the fake history, if you know what I mean. I have a 2-dimensional design class. I thought when I signed up for it, it was like a digital design class, but it's actually like physical. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I actually had to buy supplies and like paper and glue and like that type of stuff. So I am looking forward to it, but I'm also terrified at the same time because I don't think I'm that creative when it comes to like physical art. I can do ceramics pretty well, but when it comes to like drawing and stuff like that, I'm kind of scared. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll learn. This is what college is all about. I'll learn about it. Hopefully that works out in my favor. And then I have an element of media class. It's basically how like media affects everybody like in the world, like digital media, commercials, TV, music, ads, social media. So we get to learn about that type of stuff. At first I thought it was like a movie class, film class, but it wasn't. I found out the hard way when I got to first day class. I didn't even get to class. I just opened up my laptop and saw that my teacher emailed me. But then I have a research and rhetoric class. It's basically writing. And I really haven't heard anything from my professor yet. And it's almost the second week. It's fine. It's okay. That's whatever. Am I missing a class? Wait, I talked about... I don't think I missed a class. Let me just go look quick. If you didn't know, most of the UW schools, I think, use Canvas for classwork, online work. It's kind of confusing, but it's fine. I'm looking. Okay. Nope, I got all my classes. So yeah, those are my classes. Let me see what's due today. Week 1 winding down. So like it's hard finding out what teachers like how they teach. So the first week's kind of confusing. Like I have like 2 teachers who like give updates every single day. And then my research and rhetoric class, I haven't heard from them since like the first day of class. So yeah, I have a couple things due tomorrow. Chapter 1 quiz. Top 10 about you for elements of media. It's 50 points. 50 points. And then introduce yourself for history. I think I already did this, but I didn't. She wanted us to make a video, but I'm like, I am not about to record myself literally talking to someone. Oh my god, people replied to me. I feel that way when it comes to discussions. It's too hard for large groups. Yeah, okay, thanks, girl. I feel the same way about my memory. It only seems to work best about interesting topics. I also agree. Yeah, so our history teacher wanted us to like talk about how was it? Like things that we have and things that we wish for like academic wise. And I said that I wish my memory would actually remember like important stuff like math, but I remember things that only interest me, like movies and music and like pop culture stuff. But yeah, so I think online class is like, it is okay. Like I like it because I can go back and forth to like work, like my houses I live at, but also like you don't get to like see people's face and like talk to them. So somebody else is a design arts major. Hi. So yeah, like it's just like I feel like it's all just, it's weird. It's very weird. I already did this and they want me to turn it in again. So yeah, that is college. So anybody looking to go to college, I don't recommend it because it's kind of stupid right now, but hopefully next year I can move into an apartment on campus and like get a job. I really want to work at the movie theater in Green Bay, but it's not open and it makes me sad. But I think that could be so fun, like making popcorn and like, oh my gosh, because I used to love going to the movie theater as a kid. Oh my god. Anyway, I just thought about that yesterday. So that's hopefully a plan for the future. But all right, next topic number 2, TV/movies. I haven't watched any movies recently. Like, the last movie I watched, I think, was Life of the Party with Melissa McCarthy with my mom, but I also watched Harry Potter, like, last week. But currently, I'm watching Gilmore Girls. It's, like, such a classic show, like, a comfort show. Like, it's on Netflix, and they had, like, a Netflix special, like, 5 years ago, but the show came out, like, late 90s, early 2000s, and you're watching it on Netflix, and it has that grainy texture to it, and it's, like, the best thing ever. I watch it all the time, and, like, I watch shows that are, like, Bones, for example, or, like, Criminal Minds, or stuff like that, but, like, the episodes seem really repetitive, because it's always, like, somebody dies, they have to investigate who did it, they find the killer, and then it's happy, and it's, like, kind of, it just repeats itself, you know what I mean? So, like, with the Gilmore Girls, it's, like, it tells a story, and every episode's a little different. I like that type of stuff sometimes. So, I'm watching that currently. I flew past the first season. I'm on the second season. I'm also watching WandaVision. It's on Disney Plus. And when I first watched it, I hadn't actually finished watching, like, the Marvel movies. There were so many, and they just kept coming out, and I just didn't watch them. So, this summer I watched, like, Captain America, and, like, up until Iron Man 3. And then maybe 2 weeks ago, I went on YouTube and I watched recaps of, like, all of the movies, and I was watching them in chronological order, so it's easier to, like, comprehend the story. So I just watched recaps up until Infinity War, and that was awesome. It was really cool. And then I watched Endgame, and I wanted to cry and live in a hole and never come out, because it was so friggin' sad. And then WandaVision happens after, because Thanos snaps his finger, and half the population disappears. So WandaVision is, like, an alternate reality. Also, it's kind of confusing if you haven't seen it. And honestly, it's still confusing, and I have seen what happens. But, so Disney Plus does a thing where they, like, release an episode every week. So it's kind of like you're actually watching it on TV instead of, like, Netflix shows. You get all the episodes at once. So you gotta wait till every Friday to watch WandaVision. I watched the 4th episode last night, because today is Saturday. And it's so interesting. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I want to create something that cool when I'm, like, older. Like, I want to make a show that is so detailed and interesting that makes people, like, actually, like, enjoy it. Like, it's, like, exciting for them. That's what WandaVision does for me. Like, like, the aesthetics of it, because it's, like, she's, like, in a TV show, Wanda is in a TV show, and she's, like, creating it in her head. But that's the impression I get from it. I don't know the whole story yet, but episode 4, we kind of stepped out from Wanda's, like, perspective, and it was, like, what's actually happening, and, like, a whole town disappeared, and it's, like, her life. It's crazy. So I'm gonna stop talking about it if you don't understand what's happening, but yeah. Topic number 3 is astrology. I'm really getting into it lately. The full moon we had on the 28th, it was really crazy. It was full moon in Leo. Every full moon's in a different sign. It changes every couple days. So yeah, full moon in Leo. Everybody kept saying on TikTok to, like, manifest, and I even sent it to my friends, like, you should manifest. But then the whole week I felt like I shouldn't. I just felt like, I don't know why I don't have the energy to manifest. And, like, I saw a TikTok, like, the day before, it was the 28th, so I saw it on Wednesday, and it was like, you shouldn't manifest on this day because the energies are intense. And, like, there's different positions of astrology. There's, like, squaring, I don't know the other ones, but I know squaring, and, like, apparently you shouldn't manifest when it's squaring because it's something, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But so I'm glad I didn't manifest, because that could have been very bad. But yeah, also we're going into a Mercury Retrograde. I know many people, like, know of it just because it's, like, a funny thing to say, like, oh my gosh, Mercury Retrograde, crazy. But basically it starts today, as of the day I'm filming, January 30th, 2021. So the planet of communication is Mercury. So from our point of view on Earth, Mercury seems to be orbiting backwards. And I don't know how that works with the physics and all that, but I just know that's what a Mercury retrograde is. And when it appears to be going backwards. There are problems with miscommunication, misunderstanding, scheduling problems, and disagreements. Even today, I was talking to my friend Ashley, and she said something to me that I thought she said something, and I don't know how to explain this without going into detail. So she sent me a video, and I sent her a video back, like, asking, like, about what she said, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. So that is a prime example of miscommunication. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, people are lying or anything. It's just, like, genuine misunderstanding, and, like, that can cause disagreements and fights and stuff. So just be mindful of others during this time. This will last for 6 weeks. It's only till February 20th, but the 6 weeks is before and after. There's a build-up before, so we've been experiencing, not as strong as we're going to, but like slight disagreements, slight miscommunications for like a week before, and then after it's going to be like a downfall. So 6 weeks. Expect these problems until February 20th. Remember to take conversations slow and understand things, and understand that most of this stuff is uncontrollable if it does happen. So that's the Mercury Retrograde. My food recommendation. Okay, so I am starting to form a little addiction to coffee. My favorite drink to get at Starbucks is a white chocolate mocha with sweet cream, cold foam, and caramel drizzle. It's a funny word. But it is $7 to get the large. So I have to stop eating that, even though I have a gift card. I have a gift card currently, but I don't always have a gift card, so $7 is quite expensive. But my grandfather found this coffee concentrate from our grocery store. It's Starbucks brand, and it's just cold coffee concentrate. And it's like, I think you can get different flavors of it, but I just got the plain one. And you take 4 ounces of the concentrate, and then 4 ounces of water, and you put that in your cup with ice. And then I like almond milk creamer, and it's caramel flavor, and it's just so like rich and delicious. So I put that in the coffee, and then I also have French vanilla, like regular old creamer. So that is it almost tastes mocha, which is kind of creepy. Is that the word I want to use? It's just, I thought it was like a caramel taste at first, but it actually tastes like mocha. But excuse me, I just burped. Definitely try it out. I got it from Woodman's. For anybody who lives in my area, Woodman's has it. So yeah, definitely try that out if you like coffee. And my grandpa said it was only like $5 or $7 for that big jug of concentrate, and you only use 4 ounces at a time, so it'll last you a while. My last topic of the quick chat is going to be music. A lot of the music I get is from TikTok, but people use like really cool audio sometimes, so I'm excited to do my February playlist, because I'm going to do like Zanzibar by Billy Joel. There's like some other ones. Anyway, the song I'm going to talk about today is Lil Huddy's 21st Century Vampire. Is that what it's called? Yeah. 21st Century Vampire. I found out about it on TikTok, and it's like this punk rock song, and it's literally one of the best TikToker songs ever. Like, I don't particularly like Dixie's music. I don't really listen to it, but this one is like late 2000s, early 2000s, like punk rock song, and it's so good. And I don't really know Lil Huddy that much, but I don't like know of him that much, but this song is amazing. Like, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. It's so good. And I watched the music video today, and don't watch it, it's weird. He is like lip syncing like you're supposed to in a music video, but like it doesn't line up, and like what they do in the music video is so weird. Like, he kills somebody in like a gas station parking lot, and like the actress is it's so bad. The music video is bad, so I don't know who gave them the acting directions, but it's not very good. If you want to have a laugh, go watch it, but the song is really good. Like, I actually enjoy listening to it. And I'm still listening to Driver's License. I was watching like like this morning I was watching like vocal coach reacts to driver's license and like producer reacts to driver's license, because like YouTube recommendations are weird sometimes, but I was watching those, and that song is still like hitting. Like I still cry listening to it. Like that song has so much emotion put into it, and like I would never want to be in her situation. Like, heartbroken. And yeah, I'm still listening to Taylor Swift. Her album came out in December, Evermore, and I'm still listening to her music whenever like I drive from my grandparents to my mom's. It's like an hour, I don't even know how long it is, honestly. I never really like calculated, but I shuffle Taylor Swift's music and I just jam to it. Like I'm not getting sick of it, and yeah, she's definitely high up on my list of favorite artists. But yeah, so this was the end of the first quick chat. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any topic suggestions. I am open to anything. I want to do true crime, but I also like I watch true crime podcasts, and I don't want to like do the same thing, because people hear the same true crime stories over and over again. So yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions. Sorry if I sounded kind of stuttery and like congested. This is weird for me to just talk to myself. So I apologize for that, but I hope you enjoyed a little bit. If you didn't, I'm sorry, but have an awesome day. And next week is episode 3 with Safi and Elizabeth, and we just ramble on for almost an hour, and it should be very entertaining. So come back for episode 3 and have an awesome day.